In this question, if you see something about a bracket squared and a's and b's, it should be reminding you of completing the square. So what we've got to try and do here is rewrite this so it can be written like this. And you think, oh hang on, it's got lots of numbers here. If it's completing the square, the clue is in here. 144 is a square number. And what square number is it? Well, it's 12 squared. So if you just try x take away 12 squared, that means x take away 12 multiplied by x take away 12. If you multiply that out, the x times the x will give you x squared. The x times by the minus 12 will give you minus 12x. The minus 12 times the x will give you another minus 12x. The minus 12 by the minus 12 will give you a plus, two minuses make a plus, 144. So we get here x squared minus 24x is 144. And we also have that's exactly the same as x take away 12 squared. And now that fits these two things. I've got x squared take away a number of x's plus 144 is exactly the same as x take away a number squared. So I can read off now that a is 24 and the b is 12. So a is 24 and b, sorry, minus 24, and b is going to be 12. So change that again. The minus sign is already in front of the a, so a is actually the 24, plus 24, not minus 24. In part B of the question, we've got to simplify this expression. If you're simplifying, try to factorise if you can. Let's work on the top line first. X squared minus 4x plus 4. Hopefully it's come from two brackets multiplied together. Because it starts with an x squared, there'll be an x at the front of both brackets. The signs will both be the same. That's what a plus sign there tells us. They'll be the same as that. So they both have a minus in there. And I need two numbers that multiply together to get 4 and add or take to get 4. Well, that's 2 and 2. And if you multiply that out, you do get this as a check. Now let's work on the next line, the denominator, the bottom line of the fraction. If you've got two things, one of them squared and there's a take away, you ought to think of the difference of two squares. This is the same as x squared take away 2 squared. Something squared take away something squared. And if you get that, you need to remember, you can write that as two brackets, x and a 2, x and a 2, one bracket will need a plus, one bracket will need a minus. And if you check, multiply that together, you'll get this. So if you go back to the question, the top line we know is the same as x minus 2 times by x minus 2. And the bottom line is the same as x plus 2 times x minus 2. Now I said we had to simplify. Well, those two brackets are the same, so we can cancel those, they disappear, and we're left with an x minus 2 on the top and an x plus 2 on the bottom. And that is the answer. X minus 2 on the top and x plus 2 on the bottom.